Okay. Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another weekly recap. We're recapping the books that came out on the week of
September 16, 2015.
Thank you. Also, it's week 307 of the world's finest comic review series or show, whatever you'd like to call it. But anyway, you guys know Mike's behind the camera because we're going to start off with the digital book. So Mike, without further ado, this show shouldn't be any more than 15 minutes, 20 minutes if we have a lot of books and we don't. So let's start with some digital books, Mike.
Let's begin with Voltron from the Ashes, issue number 1.
It was a great first issue. I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's a new chapter in the life of Voltron. Artwork was great. Story definitely is very interesting.
Alright. Usagi
Yojimbo, issue number
148.
Guilty pleasure. I've loved this book for so long. I've been reading it without reviewing it. Now I'm finally reviewing it. If you guys have checked out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this character showed up on the cartoon and in the comic books. It's a really fun read. Something I definitely recommend checking out.
Alright. Journey, issue number 1.
That's not mine.
Yeah, it is. Journey.
Journey!
Oh, Journey. Issue number 1.
Issue number 1 and 2. Journey. I'm like, I didn't read Journey. Journey 1 and 2 is a really great book out of Aspen Comics. I'm behind. Issue 2 came out this month. Really great read. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Journey.
I thought it was. Alright, Big Trouble in Little China, issue number 16. Great adventures with Jack Burden and very adventurous too, and lots of weird stuff happened in that book, but definitely check it out if you want to. Ray, issue number 10, I believe it was. I don't see the issue number.
Rye, issue number 10, yeah.
Yeah, Rye, issue number 10. Also another great book. Talked about the tree called Fate, and it was really interesting, and definitely check out lots of stuff about this character in this book, along with others that joined as well. Bloodshot Reborn, issue number 6, The Hunt Part 1. This book, I forgot saying in the review, it reminds me of The Punisher from Marvel, but looking for those nanites, or nanites, thank you, nanites in this book, and lots of great journey to see that there's more than Bloodshot, more than one Bloodshot. Ivar Time Walker, issue number 9, twist around where the girl actually shows the regular Ivar around time travel, so definitely something new for the book. Dave 2, Volume 2, issue number 1. I'm actually glad that they made a Volume 2. This is really great. Lots of dialogue, but definitely check it out if you've read Volume 1 of Dave 2. Because I believe it was called Dave 2. Age of Apocalypse, issue number 4. I'm done after this book. It was just not my book. I know Doug Ramsey's in the book, but it's just not holding me. So I'm just going to say, unless the next one's the concluding issue.
Yeah.
Alright, then I guess I'll begin just for the last issue just to survive. Martian Manhunter issue number 4. Really interesting issue where Manhunter meets up with his human self, and lots of fighting and chaos that goes around the city with all the aliens that are planning to take over the city. And lots of other stuff happened there. Escape from New York issue number 10. Another great adventurous book of Snake talking about the, what was his name? I can't even remember the name of the sergeant, I believe, or the mayor, I think, or something. Yeah. Great book, and definitely something for you guys to read if you're interested. UFOlogy, issue number 5 or 6, one more issue to go, and we're finding out lots and lots of new things about life that are outside of Earth. Spirit, issue number 3. The 2 investigators trying to find out where Spirit is. We find out Spirit's alive, or some people do, and yeah, some weird stuff happened there. Batman Arkham Knight Genesis, issue number 2.
More background on Jason Todd. I really love it. The artwork is great. The story is amazing. I missed out on the main series. I'm glad I jumped on in this miniseries.
Alright, and that's it.
Alright, so now we're in the physical stuff. So Mike, you can come in front again.
Yep.
And I hope you guys like the new setup we have here. We went crazy to try to figure something new out since this is the recap and not the review show. And for those of you, a few people did ask, this is the Dark Avenger comic book recap. Of course, everything on here has the title Dark Avenger, but it is the comic recap after all. Now, you only have 2 books, so I'm going to go through mine, and then when we get to the last 2, we'll get to yours.
Okay.
Bizarro issue number 4. Now, both of us read this. This is a guilty pleasure. If you're a fan of Bizarro, you'll like it. I really don't like the artwork, to be honest, and I know you feel the same way with the artwork. The story, again, it's up to you if you are a Bizarro fan. If you are not, then you're not going to like this issue.
It's about him trying to get into magic. He didn't like magic, and then he gets into magic. That's... what?
Green... Well, this is not my worst book. Let's go with that since this is next. Infinity Gauntlet issue number 4. I'm so done with this series. There's only one... Just like you with Age of Apocalypse, there's only 1 issue more to go. I'm going to finish the series out, but again, one of my lower tier books when it comes to the Secret Wars series. Artwork is pretty good, though. Green Lantern Lost Armies issue number 4 was a really quick read this week. I'm enjoying the artwork. Hopefully the book will pick up, but we all know it's being canceled by December, so it is now a mini-series apparently. House of M issue number 3 is another one of my middle tier books. I'm enjoying it. It's something I think Michael would have liked more because Magneto is a main focal point in most points. So it's unfortunate that Mike didn't jump on this book and I did, but I'm still enjoying it for what it's worth, but not something really huge. Spider-Verse issue number 5, the grand finale. The artwork you have to get used to. The story was okay. It ended with an open, door for Web Warriors, which is coming out in another month or so. So it left the door open, but again, for a Secret Wars title, it's between my middle and lower tier. Robin, Son of Batman issue number 4. This was a nice read this week. I love the artwork. The story definitely has a lot of promise. Deathstroke is a main focal point in this one. Armor Wars issue number 5. I enjoyed this series. This is still part of my middle tier, high tier books. Mostly closer to high tier because I did enjoy it. But it was very predictable that Tony Stark was, the main, and he was the one killing everybody. But at the same time, it was a really good series. Definitely something to check out. Artwork is the only drawback on this book, and that's why I don't talk about it too much. Spider Island issue number 4. Only one more issue to go after this. The artwork in this book is good in my opinion. I know a lot of people aren't really enjoying the artwork. I know we talked about it on the live show last night. Story, it's hard to explain, but I'm enjoying it, but it's my middle tier book, more towards lower than higher, but I'm enjoying it for what it's worth. It's a miniseries after all. Star Wars issue number 9, love the artwork. The story's really great. We get introduced to a new Hun, and he collects all Jedi relics and stuff, and we get to see some old Jedis that left videos behind. Really great stuff. The strongest out of all the Superman books right now, Superman Wonder Woman 22. Great artwork. Story looks very promising. Can't wait to see where the next arc goes. But again, when comparing it to Superman books are not doing that well right now. So to say that this is the best out of all the other books, but again, the story arc is not good. So this is the best out of the not good stories. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Wonder Woman 44, I love the Donna Troy parts. The artwork, David Finch, amazing. Really looking forward to the next issue. Secret 6, issue number 6 with Ralph Dibny, Sue Dibny. Really interesting stuff. Just continues to develop. Gail Simone does an amazing job with this book. I like the artwork. It fluctuates depending on the issue, but I've been really enjoying Secret 6. Invincible, issue number 123. One of my top 3 books this week. I am really excited for the next story arc. This sets up really well for it, and it leaves a question mark. After the reboot story arc, what's next? The artwork, as always, is the same. Story is really good. So what's your number 2 now?
Well, I had to shuffle it because I just one had this on top.
You did have it on top, but I thought this is better than that?
Well, this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. My bad.
I was trying to tell you that. Alright, but they're both good still, as well. Alright, Xenoscopes of Van Helsing versus Dracula, issue number 205. We get a little bit of a Van Helsing that encounters with Dracula, trying to save Mina from the whole Dracula zombie-esque thing that's going on. Hades, it questions which side he's on in this issue, but it's really just trying to save her, so now the book might have answers of how to save her even more. And oh, you go.
Captain America White, issue number 1, my second favorite book of the week. I am really excited for the series. I love Spider-Man Blue. The artwork by Tim Sale is awesome. The story, definitely, there's 2 stories in here, actually, and an interview towards the end of the book. but there's 2 stories in here. It's all about Captain America coming out from the ice. All the other stories were about the superheroes and their girlfriends, the girls they cared about. This one is about Captain America and Bucky, and we get to see the beginning of Captain America again, but from his point of view, and his point of view when Bucky first found out that he was Captain America and moving forward. I really love this first issue. I can't wait for issue 2, which ironically, this second issue, yeah, you did read it, that's right.
I did, yeah.
The second issue is coming out, not this week, but next week.
So that's
I'm
good.
really excited. This is a $5 book for the first issue, but issue 2 is only $3.99. It is to note that.
Alright, and finally, from Archie Comics, Mega Man issue number 53. I have to hand credit of the artwork of Gary Martin and Ryan Jampol because they did amazing artwork along with the writer Flynn, who gets credit also for the book. Really awesome. If you want to do a jump on point of Mega Man after if you've read Worlds Unite, then this will be a book for you. Next one's going to be about Breakman Redshift. This one's just called Blue Shift. It's really awesome and definitely deserved Book of the Week for me, at least for the books I read physical.
My favorite book of the week has to go to Guardians of Nowhere, issue number 4. Now, a lot of people are upset because this ends with a to be continued in Secret Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 1. I understand it. There's a question mark on how Peter Quill ended up on Nowhere. But this looks real. This was a really great looking issue. There's a lot of action in this book. A lot of action. It really ends with an open ending because obviously these characters are going to be pushed into Secret Wars now. The last couple of issues, and then they're going to come right back in the all new, all different Marvel and almost all of them in Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 1. I love this miniseries. I'm sad that it was only 4 issues long, but I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy to come back, and I can't wait. Even though it's going to take another 3 months, I can't wait to see the end of freaking Secret Wars. We're going to have all new, all different Marvel coming out, and Secret Wars is just going to be ending by the end of 2015. Go figure. Alright guys, with that, that's it for this recap. Lots of books this week, got lots to look forward to next week, and with that, that's the end of week. I believe this is 307, correct?
Yeah.
307. We're going into week 308 immediately. Literally, right after this video, you're going to be seeing the intro for week 308. Lots of really great books coming. Stay tuned for the intro video to 308 to see some of the highlighted books for next week. And stay tuned for the reviews. And there will be a little intro, a little thing that I'm going to mention in the intro video for 308. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. If you liked it, please let us know in the comments below your thoughts on the books, how much you're enjoying the stuff you're seeing on the channel, and another way to show it is there's a thumbs up and thumbs down button right underneath this video.
Why don't you don't do thumbs up, thumbs down?
I'm just mentioning it because a few people mentioned, you know, you have the thumbs up. That's true. Rating, again.
I just didn't know you did. I just didn't know you did that.
I don't. I was watching a video before and the guy's outro involved with thumbs. So probably by next week it'll completely leave my mind. But also in the description below are a bunch of links connected to sites that are connected to this channel, Dark Avenger C86, ComicFrontline.com, updated daily, Zone4Podcast.com, updated weekly, and Frontline Gaming Zone. That's
which is going to be coming shortly but surely of a new idea that we came up with.
Yes, and there is going to be an update video on this channel which is going to play into all the sites that we just mentioned right here. So until that update video though, take care everybody, keep reading, keep collecting. We hope you enjoyed week 307. Here we go to week 308.
Oh, that's right.
We'll see you guys. Yeah, you gotta get up now.
Of course. I'll take this.
I'll go with you. We'll see you guys.
Let's go.
We'll see you guys next week for another comic book recap, but we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow starting week 308 for the world's finest review. So, see you guys there.
Later, everyone.